Take two, thermostat replacement, W123, 1985 versus 1978. Somewhere between those 2 years, there was a switchover. This is the 1978, and the thermostat removal is quite simple here. There's 3 bolts right up here on the top. Pull those babies out with a 10 mil, and you're good to go to replace everything. Okay, so that's all you got to do is 10 mil, and that 10 mil is the same that you use to hold your air filter container down and to hold your air filter top plate down as well. Here I'll show a top plate. But what happens on the 1985 with the turbos, they've rearranged this thermostat, and it is much harder to get to, especially the bottom bolt. And what I'm recommending and what I'm going to do when I put mine back together is I'm going to use these hex, and I'm going to use these hexes right here are the same thread as what's used here, and I'm not sure what the thread is, but it's the same. And that's a number 5, and that right there is just a hex Allen key that we would call it. And these bolts here actually come off of a KTM 90cc head. They're for the head hold downs, but they work just fine. They got the same thread, and that'll see by putting the same bolt on here that I use, and buy for that over there, right there. Okay, so now I'm going to show you just I'm going to leave all this right here, except for maybe I'll take one. Okay, that one, and show you over here what was going on over here. Okay, so quickly making the trip because the sun's going down, and plus nobody wants to sit around and watch a 20-minute video about something that only takes a couple of minutes to show. There's the old 1985 that we're working on, and the gasket was shot. We put one in, but our gasket is no good. Here we go. You can see as well, this is a 1974, had the same, except this one's got 4 bolts on it, huh? That's your thermostat on a 74 240D, and she's under repair. The fuel pump is only delivering on cylinder number 1. This here's our 1985 that we just got through, and you can see way down in there, that is where the thermostat now resides, is right there where the light is. I'm going to put this on a focus beam. There is where your thermostat resides, and getting to that bottom screw of 3 on there is a real booger because of the belts and everything in here. And that's why I'm going with this hex head or Allen head type arrangement. It's certainly number on the bottom one there. Maybe on the side ones there, it's not such a big deal. But actually that one there is kind of a booger to get into. So they're all kind of tightly spaced in there on these when they remove on the turbos, because you got your turbo sitting there. Give you a little bit better picture over here on a 1985 300 SD. Oh, yeah, we already got the thermostat off on this guy here. There's your 1, 2, and 3 right there. And there's your thermostat housing. And once you get that on there, then you got quite a job to get back in there to get to everything. So that's our story right there, and we're sticking to it. And I'm going to go back and put this guy back together, because this parts car came to me already partly disassembled, and so I'm going to reassemble. It only had 2 bolts in there. I've lost one somewhere, just like I've lost quite a few things. I know it's around here somewhere, but I don't know exactly where it's at. I'll find it eventually. But yeah, that's our story. We're just going to go with this nice hex head idea, number 5 hex head, And that thread right there, like I said, is what holds your air filter on. Right there is where your air filter is supposed to be held on. These things are notorious for coming off, and then that lets your air filter vibrate like crazy on there when you put it on. Anyway, yeah, that's the story there. I don't have much else to say. Thank you for listening. Sorry it's 5 minutes, but that's it.